This is Candace Owens, who will become the first black woman president of the United States.
My fellow Americans, I urge you to listen to this lady's speech. Her name is Candace Owens, and all Americans need to hear her thoughts, because she will become the first black president of America. But I must warn you that if you're a Democrat, her speech will upset you, because Democrats hate minorities that believe in conservative principles. They will try to personally destroy her in any way they can. Remember what they did to Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, to Vice President candidate Sarah Palin, to Attorney General Alberto Gonzales. All minorities that Democrats should have been proud of, but instead they hated. There are countless more. Conservative minorities are considered traitors that they must stop from expressing their conservative views. But it's a fact that a countless growing number of black Americans are starting to support President Trump and the conservative philosophy that elected him, and that will re-elect him again. Black people are starting to recognize that he can and is realistically improving their lives. The Democrats have failed to do so despite over 50 years of promises. You know it's election time when the Democrats start calling conservatives racist. The Democrats' political philosophy has substantially ruined and destroyed the lives of countless black families and culture. The best or worst example is how the Democratic philosophy has made over 75% of black children to be raised without a father in their home. That is an American tragedy that has been mostly ignored by the liberal media. I said she will become the first black president because it has always amazed me how the liberal media has always ignored the fact that Obama's mother was white. That simple ignored fact made him actually the first half black and half white president. There's nothing wrong with that. I said half white, so let's give his white mother a little bit of credit for raising a son that became the president of the United States. But wait, let's actually thank his white grandparents for raising a grandson that did become the president of the United States. But wait, how can I believe that a 100% black woman can become president in racist America? Because like Candace Owens correctly says in her speech, America is not a racist country. That's Democratic and media propaganda. Of course there are some racists in America. There are racists from every race and every culture. Just like there are some evil, heartless criminals from every race and every culture. As we don't live in a perfect country or perfect world, but racists are an extreme disappearing minority. We have laws that deal with them. There is so much proof that America is the land of opportunity for everyone of every race, every culture, and from every economic background, good or bad. That's why we have the greatest immigration problem in the history of the world. That's also why we have people of every race and every culture and from every economic background currently living the American dream. Capitalism only cares about your productivity, not your color. Just look at the NBA or any other sport. My favorite example is the life story of Dr. Ben Carson, who came from extreme poverty, with of course no father, to become a brain surgeon. You need to watch the inspiring movie, Gifted Hands, the Ben Carson story. There are countless other examples of minorities, and yes, many white people that somehow managed to overcome extreme poverty and other obstacles and handicaps to reach their goals and dreams. These people are real American heroes that made America proud and great. So like this future black woman president said, instead of admiring Trump hater LeBron James, who is always criticizing the America that enabled him to become a multi-millionaire playing a sport that 99% of people play for free and fun, why don't we start admiring all Americans, regardless of their race or culture? They managed to overcome any handicaps and obstacles they had to be able to reach and achieve their goals and dreams. I don't admire successful people because of their race or culture. I admire successful people because of what they had to do to become successful. I admire Dr. Ben Carson because of what he did as a person and not what he did as a black person. I admire successful people because they don't and didn't rely on excuses to justify their failures. All successful people, regardless of their race or culture or economic background, become successful because all successful people utilize the same characteristics to reach their goals and dreams. And that's self-motivation, desire, determination, hard work, and a relentlessness that enables them to never give up, despite having run into many obstacles. It's not a coincidence that every successful person has these same characteristics. We've all had some good luck and bad luck in life, and there are no guarantees that you will ever achieve any of your goals or dreams, no matter how hard you work. A famous news anchor used to always close his TV show by saying, "That's the way it is." And a very wise man also once said, "If you think you can, or if you think you can't, you're right." You should give that great quote lots of thought. Remember, we were all born on the same planet with a destiny given to us by our Creator, whomever you think that is. And if you are lucky enough to be born or raised in America, you will have the greatest chance to reach your goals or dreams. So count your blessings. Now listen to and please share this lady's great speech with everyone you know before she becomes the first black woman president of America. Thanks for your time, and God bless America.
Here she is, Candace Owens. You heard it first here, the first black woman president in American history.